Robert Kiyosaki.
Marco Regil is an international celebrity. Here's a kid born in a poor, tough part of Mexico and became an international television star. Marco's unfair advantage is he was able to take his good looks and his great personality and become a mega entertainment entrepreneur.
Estamos listos. It's showtime, baby. Let's hit it. Show business. When you think about show business, you always think about the show, right? Cameras and movie stars and makeup and glamour. But you never think about the business side of it because we don't have financial education. And I didn't learn that until 20 years down the road in my career. And now, I'm not only an expert in the show part of it, but I'm becoming an expert on the business side of it. Here we are on the border of the United States and Mexico, rich country and a poor country. This is where I was born. This is where I learned that you have borders like this all over the world. And it doesn't matter on what side of the border you're born, that doesn't determine how successful you're going to be. It's all in your mind. I didn't go to college. I didn't even finish high school because I had to work. I had to support my mom since I was 17, 18 years old. So I learned working. I learned the hard way. I learned in the school of life. I remember being raised right here, 1 block away from the border, and listening to the helicopters, the Border Patrol helicopters, talking to the people who were trying to cross the border. And this was my context. This is Zona Norte in Tijuana. Haven't been here for, I don't know, 15, 20 years or more. It's really shocking for me to be back here because this is where all started. This is where I grew up dreaming about becoming a radio DJ, a TV host, an international personality. And this is where my dream started. Whatever dream you have in your mind, whatever dream you feel in your heart, no matter how distant you see that dream, how difficult it looks, how little probabilities people tell you that you have really to achieve that dream, you can make it happen. First thing you have to learn when you are the actual business or the actual product is to handle your emotions, to be emotionally mature, emotionally intelligent. A big part of success is failing so many times that you learn and learn and learn your lessons. Robert says all the time that if you're not being successful, it's because you're not making enough mistakes. Inside this house is where all of my dreams of becoming a television host started. This is where my mom told me, you can do it, you can go for it, you can do whatever you want in life. And this is where she would say, instead of going out and playing with your friends, just stay in the house and practice. Meet my unfair advantage, my mother. One of the reasons I say my mother was my unfair advantage is because after she inspired me and she coached me to become a radio DJ, then a TV host, and she was really tough on me, criticizing my work.
I said, Marco Antonio, you can do it, everything. Look at this, you can do this and you can do that. But mother, no, you are going to do it. Little by little, he started thinking that he was going to do it.
You were a great coach. You have been my inspiration. I thank you so much because you were the best mom that I could have ever gotten. So this used to be my bedroom. And this is where I used to dream. This is where I used to watch TV and listen to the radio and say, hey, I want to be a radio DJ, I want to be a television personality. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Cómo están? When I was like 10 or 11 years old, I would come back from school, get into this room, I would have my record player there, my tape recorder, and a microphone, and I would connect everything to speaker that would be right here. So I would close the door, and there was a little bench here, and I would ask members of my family to sit down here and listen to my radio station that was coming out of here. So this is where I spent hours and hours and hours every single afternoon. Instead of going out and playing with my friends, I would stay here for hours doing my homework. Because my mom said, you want to be a radio DJ, you want to be a television host, you better start practicing. So I created my own radio station and I started practicing and practicing and practicing. So here we are at Radio Latina, because after practicing and practicing at my grandparents' home, I got into a real radio station. And I guess one of my unfair advantages is that I spent a lot of time practicing doing radio, years of radio, every day doing radio before getting into television. So practicing is a big key to make it happen. This is a cultural center in Tijuana. People come here to learn. And something I learned growing up here in Tijuana is that lots of people think that education should come from the government. A lot of people think that education should come from the school system. What I've learned is that if I want to get better in life, the responsibility of getting the right information for my life to be successful, it's mine. I have to become a professional student. I have to be learning every single day from other people who are successful. I have to surround myself with the right people to get the right information. It's my responsibility because my life is going to change when I change, not when the world changes, not when the government changes, not when the school system changes. It's my responsibility to be successful. Welcome to the real future of Tijuana. Most of the people in the world quit on their dreams. But if you believe in your dreams and you are willing to work hard for them, to get the right information, the right education, to surround yourself with the right people, you will be able to achieve your dreams. That's for sure. You will be able to achieve your dreams. Count on it. Right, guys? Yes.
An unfair advantage.